viewers, this is the K-Popper Unboxer coming to you with a brand new unboxing. So today we have T.O.P's brand new album, Another Dimension. So there's 3 of these kind of versions, like this, I guess you would standard versions. This is the Another Dimension version. Then we have the 2 Nemo versions. We have the Point of View, and this is also called the Another Dimension version. So this is like a set of cards. This is like a giant or a smaller jewel case. And then this is his standard. So just a little bit on T.O.P. He's from the group Big Bang. His real name is Choi Sung-hyun. And I started following him when he was on season 2 of Squid Games. He played Thanos, and Thanos is still my favorite character from that series. I thought he was so good, and I was like, if he's that good of an actor, he's probably that good of a rapper and performer. So I watched videos of him, and then I found out his backstory, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But this is his first album in a very, very long time, and I'm glad to see he's back. Also, this album is exceptional, so I will talk more about it as we get into it. So without further ado, let's do it. Okay, we're gonna do the Another Dimension version first. So this is actually the first time in a long time I've seen an actual Korean parental advisory. And you're supposed to use this glove when you open it, because it says sharp edges, so we will use the glove, as we're told. So like I said, T.O.P. was a member of Big Bang back in the day, and then he left the group after a scandal. Basically, for those of you who don't know, he was caught with marijuana, and then he was sort of dragged through the mud by the Koreans and other people like that, fans of his, and he ended up leaving the group and basically doing no performing or nothing like that. Nothing in the spotlight, and he actually moved to the States here for a while, and then he went back, and then the director of Squid Games was trying to cast the 2nd season, and the character of Thanos is like an ex-rapper who's kind of a very eccentric character. He has purple hair, he's like in your face kind of character, but he thought of T.O.P. for the role, and he auditioned him, and he was awesome. So he kind of made like a comeback, and his fans, he had a lot of fans, and they were, I guess, had changed their mind, or it's been so much time that to me as an American, every pop star has some kind of thing, like they did this and that and the other. I mean, people are human beings, so I don't really care what he did. All I know is he was freaking hilarious in Squid Game, and his music is great. That's all I care about. So anyway, we got this. It says sharp edges, please use. Now, I'm not quite sure how this is going to protect me from sharp edges when it's just like a glove. But we will do what we are told. So I will don the glove as told by T.O.P. Okay, so let's take this cellophane off. So this album has been out for a little bit, and I just got it. Oh, stuff is fine. the bright colors. So I think this is the sharp thing they're talking about. So let me look at the directions. It says, hold the base firmly with one hand and slowly pull on the can lid with the other hand. Edges may be sharp. Please handle carefully to avoid injury. Not sure how the glove helps that, but we'll just do it. So this is the side with the actual CD. So we will lift. I love that it is the top of a can, so like, so you pop up. That is crazy. So, and then on the inside is the CD. I think there's a protective, yeah, there's a protective film. And then okay, here's the CD. These are credits? Yeah. Okay, and I think that's it for this side. So that was the first time for that. So interesting. Okay, and then the other side we have a bunch of things. We will slide out. Okay, so here are the tracks. So the first track, Crucifixion, that's kind of like an intro. It's kind of on the shorter side. The two title tracks are my favorite tracks, which are Studio 54 and Desperado. But the whole thing is so good. So I definitely suggest listening to the entire album. All right, so what do we have here? Looks like we have some postcards. This is track number 5. I don't know why we started with 5. Track number 6. Ooh, the elephant. Desperado. There's nothing on the back. Okay, and this is the first photo of T.O.P. Oh my gosh, he's so hot. These are photos from his Studio 54 music video. Here are the lyrics for tracks 5 through 8. Yeah. I guess the other versions have the other tracks. This only deals with 5 through 8. And then I'm guessing the other version is 1 through 4. I'm referencing this. 1 through 4, and then the third version is 9 through the last 3 tracks. I just decided to get one of these versions because they were kind of spendy, and I didn't want to go cray-cray. Some of these things look like... I guess no, they just... I thought maybe the posters go together, or it goes together to make a poster, but I don't think so. So in order to get the information on all of the tracks, you have to buy all 3 versions. Okay, so and of course it came with this glove. Okay, so that is everything. I'm gonna take this glove off. I'm starting to sweat inside of it. All right, that's everything you get in his standard. So like I said, the stuff inside changes. The color of the glove is different. I believe the CD and the can open thing is all the same, and this is all the same in all the 3 versions. Okay, let's move on to the smaller versions now. Okay, so here are the 2 smaller versions. We're gonna do this one first. This reminds me of a Big S Mini. It's an eyeball, but then there's like pictures around it, I think. And you see the can. I think that's it with that, yeah. And then in here, this is how to use the NFC chip, which is the CD. And then it looks like we got a photo card. And we got T.O.P. as an astronaut. Cute. Okay, and then this version comes with a bunch of cards and stuff. Sure what this is. It's very thick. I mean, it has the track listing on it, so that's what it is, I guess. Okay, and then we have this card. Ooh. And then we have these stickers. Some features some of the artwork on the album. And then the directions on how to use this version. I don't know where the Let's read the instructions, huh? I think this is the code, is the actual code. Okay, and then we get a set of photo cards that make a design on the back, but I'll show you the fronts first. T.O.P. This is from the video. Flip the backs. I think they all combine to show a picture. There you go. And then the last card, it's the same as the back of the other one, and it's concept card. Okay, so that's what you get in these two versions. And then just a reminder, there's this version and there's 3 of these versions. Okay, so that does it for T.O.P. Make sure you check out his music videos and his album. It's streaming everywhere. It's called Another Dimension. Like I said, I watched him on Squid Game, so if anyone else watched him on Squid Game, comment below and tell me what you thought of his character of Thanos. I thought he was very good and made me laugh a lot on a show that's kind of a lot to swallow, Squid Games. Anyway, if you would please give me a thumbs up and comment below, share if you have friends who enjoy Big Bang or T.O.P. or Squid Game for that matter. Comment below. Like I said, if you want to subscribe, please. I'm almost to 10,000. I think I'm almost 100 subscribers away. So when we get to 10,000, I'll be doing a giveaway of BTS items. I don't know the exact items or the rules yet, but they are coming, I promise. So make sure you stay tuned and stay subscribed and click that notification button so you don't miss any future unboxings. As always, make sure you take care of yourself, take care of others, and I will see you in the next unboxing. Bye!